The weirdest jobs in history. Let's take a wild trip through some of the strangest jobs people actually got paid to do. 1. Human alarm clock. Before alarm clocks existed, people hired knocker-uppers. Yes, that was their real title. Their job? Wake people up by tapping on windows with long sticks or even shooting dried peas at the glass. They strolled the streets before sunrise, making sure factory workers and bakers got to work on time. And believe it or not, some knocker-uppers even had their own knocker-uppers to wake them up. 2. The whipping boy. If you were a prince in Old England or France, you couldn't be punished. Instead, they brought in a whipping boy, another kid who got spanked whenever the prince misbehaved. The idea was that seeing his friends suffer would guilt the prince into behaving better. It probably didn't work, but hey, it was a job. 3. Leech collector. Back when doctors believed bloodletting could heal anything, leeches were like liquid gold. Leech collectors made money by wading into swamps and letting the slimy suckers attach to their legs. Once enough leeches were clinging on, they'd peel them off and sell them to doctors. Think of it like fishing, but you were the bait. 4. Imperial human chess piece. Imagine being part of a giant human chessboard. In ancient China, some unlucky folks had to dress up in royal robes, stand still for hours, and wait for the emperor to move them during life-size chess games. No talking, no sitting, and if you got captured, you had to dramatically collapse like a fallen warrior and stay there. 5. Resurrectionist. In the 18th and 19th centuries, medical schools needed cadavers for science, but legal bodies were hard to find. Enter the resurrectionists, people who dug up fresh graves and sold the corpses to doctors. Some got so into the business they skipped the graveyards and, well, created their own supply. 6. Professional mourner. In some cultures, funerals were dramatic affairs, so families actually hired mourners to cry loudly, fall to the ground, and even rip their clothes. These performers added emotion and spectacle, showing how deeply someone would be missed, even if the wailers were total strangers. 7. Groom of the stool. And finally, the weirdest royal job of all. The groom of the stool. Helped the English king go to the bathroom, yes, including wiping. But get this, it wasn't just a servant job. This role was highly respected and gave the groom access to the king's most private moments, and serious political power.